Same thing to me every time I post. I lose a few followers.
Well, that's just
Yeah,
Meta
you just
dicking with
know.
you. Meta loves dicking with you.
Now you got me wondering how many I have. Hang on.
All right, good. Now,
I found an easy way of finding out how many um, things I have on Instagram without having to dick around with all that bullshit of the app. If you use later.com, which I use for the link in the bio, they have an analytics page. Yeah, it's 10442.
So 10439. Minus 3.
the power of 3.
6 would make her go crazy.
Guys,
Oh yeah, I'm
saying
glad you
numbers
bring
are
that
kinda
back
count.
up. Honestly, yeah, just for fun fact, for you, Mandy, I currently have 6 cell phones, and they're all active.
I am so glad I'm still streaming that.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. And I can't even replay it now. Can you
Oh.
just give me a wave? I'm not waving back.
Hey, it's a very specific wave. Okay, I save it just for you.
Okay, thank you. I'm touched.
But you
I
can't press
don't
charges though.
I don't typically, wave at people like a mad person. So
Oh,
Phil,
no,
why do you have
seriously,
6
Phil.
phones?
Because I need 6 phones. Because my 7th one lost its service.
So 7's the magic number?
No, 7th because my ex passed away.
What? That was dark.
Oh shit, that could hurt someone.
And the weird part is, I'm the person that doesn't want a phone, and I ended up with 7. Let's see.
Suddenly I'm like, wait,
Couple-
you have a phone for every
couple
X?
no, couple decades
Why are you
ago.
connecting their phones? Are you a serial killer?
Let me say, was it several decades ago? Parents decided I should have a phone. I said, I don't need a phone. Fuck phones. I don't need a phone. Are you? I don't. Like, I sit in my room all day playing video games. You don't need to track me. Because there's like, they want to be able to reach me when I'm in the streets. I'm like, I'm never in the streets. I'm right here. Why are you trying to call me? That was my first one, and my dad was paying for that one, just so they can reach me. And then when he passed, I was gonna keep up the bill, but it was with AT&T, and they're viciously overpriced. So I told them, you know what, fuck you, take that phone and shove it up your ass. I didn't want it in the first fuck place. That didn't sit well with the current girlfriend about to become fiance. She wanted to be able to call me and talk to me, so she added my phone to her plan so she can call me. I'm like, I'm trying to get away from the damn thing. So I got that phone. And then before my dad passed away, he was going to go get these free phones that they have here. You can get free phones, free tablets now. But back then it was just free phones. The government provides them. They're free up until a certain point. Anything extra you pay for. So that was second.
What's with those phones and sending messages? They come through like emails or something.
No, that's for some people if they're sending photos or something. But you can
I
text
get-
and everything just fine. It depends on how, like, some people used to do that with their Blackberries too. You could just send it as an email versus sending it as a text.
Right.
Because say if they ran
Yeah.
out of data, because you only get a free amount of phone calls, a free amount of data. Then after that, you either have to pay for it or you can send it as an email.
This guy sends everything that's like basically a text message comes through as an email to, and
Oh.
it's brain dead.
That's because he's brain dead.
He's got that free government phone, and everything comes through in the email. And then when I told him to fucking get with the technology of modern age or whatever, he sent me about 8 or 10 of these things in a row. And every time it comes across, it looks like I'm gonna get like a virus, because it's like it's coming from a phone number, 313 number, and it's got, like an attachment. It's like, wait, what the fuck is this?
It's
Yeah.
brain dead.
So get with the times and pay for a phone like the rest of us.
Yeah.
But no, that was my 2 lines right there. And then at work, I moved up enough to a higher position where I had to have a company phone, so they gave me company phones. So I had 3 phones, and then I went on the road, and I was like, well, I don't want to run up the phone bill on my ex's phone bill, because I want to surf the internet while I'm on the road, because I'm bored as fuck. So I went and bought my own personal line so I could surf the internet with no fear of running up the bill. It's my bill. I can use it as much as I like. And then I upgraded it to a family plan, where it was because it was stupid cheap to have 4 lines versus the 1. So I was like, it was actually half the cost. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna take 4 lines. So I'm up to 7 phones. And then she passed away. Now I'm down to 6. So yeah, I have 6 phone lines, and not a single landline to speak of.
Yeah, we don't have a landline, and we just have a phone apiece. Well, I say a phone apiece. I have a second phone that I use to check the cameras in the house to see if everything's going okay with Dad.
Same here.
But usually you tell people you have about 4 or more phones. They're like, you out here moving work. You're a drug dealer. Like, no, that's what 2 phones is for.
Or over here they were just chasing Pokemons.
You can always do that too.
Yeah, that's really a big thing.
It was here, like, I don't know, maybe a couple months. Then after that, it died down when people started getting into accidents because they were driving their cars trying to catch Pokemon while driving.
Be truthful. It's America. They'd realized they were walking and said, fuck this shit.
No, people were getting in accidents. They were crashing cars, trying to catch Pokemon.
We had a couple of those here.
But what I want to do is what this old man used to do. He used to cause traffic jams on Google Maps.
By carrying a wheelbarrow with all the phones.
Yeah, tablets, phones. He just wheeled it around them, causing fake traffic jams.
People would avoid areas because Google Maps said that area had a traffic jam.
Troll extraordinaire, that guy. Oh, screwed this up. Yep, definitely blaming this on y'all. What the fuck?
Bloody hell. You think I'd be used to this kind of attention by now? Is it always going to be like this?
Until you lose them, yes.
You'll get used to Bagley's help.
Alright, there. Now we're set up.
I don't think my brain could handle the notion of having
Use some assistance.
multitude of phones and trying to think like which one to pick up when I'm wanting to achieve a certain task.
Now, I keep one for personal use, one for family, one for work, one for another business, just other random numbers. I don't want people to have my actual phone number. You just give them one of the phones you don't actually answer. That way, when they call it the first time and you answer, they feel safe and confident that they can reach you, and then never carry that phone ever again.
And you couldn't even handle it the other day when the other phone. And then it was Messenger.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Freaked out like that just did not seem right.
Like, see, the number y'all have for me, that's the one I have for family.
Be damn me.
That's the only phone that has WhatsApp installed on it. We're oddly enough, because the one that was on the line with my ex before she passed actually had WeChat
My
and
predictive
WhatsApp on it.
subroutines detect an imminent threat in this area. Stick around. Your services may be needed.
They came preloaded because they were Chinese phones.
Which brand?
Goo. They were Goo phones. They were knockoff iPhones.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Which cracked me up. It looked like iOS, but it was Android.
I think I've seen where they've done that. I can't remember which phone it was, but yeah.
It's just a skin.
Drones deployed to arrest the suspect. Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
I think I'm allergic to dryer sheets.
Change your brand.
I keep one in my little box on my desk because it really takes out time. So it stops it from like not installing to itself and making noise.
Alright. And?
Every time I open that box, I sneeze like 5 minutes. So I just have to sneeze immediately as soon as I open the box. So
Wait, so
there's
you mean you
something-
actually have a way to sneeze on cue?
Negative.
Probably,
no sign
yeah.
of the target yet.
I mean, there's loads of ways I can just go open the weed jar and sniff it, and I'll sneeze for the rest of the day if I really want to do that.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Why? Where were you going with this?
I'm grabbing
know.
pizza slices. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can barely
I don't know,
hear
it
you.
just seems like a useful, you know,
Skill,
something that
ability.
happens. Yeah,
Trying to go and sick
superpower.
and sound convincing.
You can sneeze on cue.
And maybe, you know, you're in a situation that you want to get out of, and
Just sneeze in their face and leave.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
don't think that's legal
somebody's
anymore.
getting in your face.
That is kind of a bit of an assault, considered assault nowadays.
looking for
After
respect
COVID.
and up for a fight.
Uh,
No,
that's-
but maybe,
That says
you know,
not
the
considered assault
person's
here, but
invading
you
your
will be
personal
assaulted.
space.
Brilliant.
You know, like maybe you're on a tube or something, and somebody man spread, so. Who knows?
Yeah, somebody you don't want to talk to in your face. With hot onion breath, they're just breathing all on you. Just give them a good sneeze and. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm
I gotta
so
go.
sorry.
Oh, excuse me. I have to go. Yeah, let's see what we got.
Now, this is surprising, even by my standards. This drone is an Albion prototype, codenamed Swarm Drone. There are many more like it, and Albion seems to have lost control of all of them. Looks like a job for DedSec.
Looks like somebody showed up, dropped a like, and vacated the premises.
I'm over here. Stuffing my face.
Ah, that's funny. That's what she called it. Oh, come on. Challenge completed. What the fuck did I just do?
It was funny tonight. Most of the food everybody was talking about was like none of it was like making me go, "Oh God, now I'm really hungry" or anything. That was a change. Except for maybe the muffin. I have to admit, the muffin sounded good.
Heck yeah, who doesn't enjoy a muffin?
That's what he said.
I said either that or it might lead to a muffin top. Oh shit. Cheat code. quit dicking around.
Oh, we might have more people helping to boost the watch hours of the videos.
Yeah, that reminds me. I gotta switch to live streams.
Wait, did you just destroy a swarm drone by yourself without any assistance? That should go in the DedSec Book of Records if we had one. Should we have one? Let's start one. Here we go. The DedSec
Damn,
World
that
Record
bus
for
hauling
defeating
ass.
a swarm drone as a one-person army awarded to you. Well done, you.
Oh shit, I haven't played all week.
You don't have a playlist for just the live streams. You have a playlist for the big project live streams.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm looking to see how to do it now.
Okay.
There's 93 live streams.
Not bad.
Oh shit, didn't mean to.
A resistance is only as good as the people in it. We're happy to have you.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
Fuck yeah.
Oh wow, the first actual live stream number 1, is January 4th, 2021. And then January 5th, I did another one. Sure. Oh yeah, the first one was 2 hours, 10 minutes long. Second one was an hour and 34 minutes. Third one, these were pretty sporadic. It was January 4th, January 5th, January 9th.
Oh, what? The authorities are on my ass? Nothing fucking new. This how it is with you lot, yeah?
Until you lose them, yes.
What would we do without Bags' amazing
Or 2 on
advice,
January
eh?
9th. I was working on one of the bags. January 10th, I came up with a new screen thing for it. That was it until August 14th. I did a stream. Then September 3rd, September 4th, September 12th, September 18th, September 26th, October 3rd. It looks like it started to get kind of normal around then.
I remember us clearly talking about, I think you were complaining that it's very inconsistent, and one of the times I think you didn't have any viewers or something and were feeling down about it, and that's when I suggested to make it like a set thing during the week or the weekend where whenever I
Right.
think the best time would be.
Right.
Like I remember the conversation.
Right. Yeah, so it looks like the end of September, October is when it really started in 21. Weird for me to think there's been 93 live streams.
You can also brand them as ASMR, since everybody's telling you they enjoy your soothing voice.
Yeah, I know. That's just.
See, 'cause now it's not just knots, and it's ASMR.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels pretty cool about that, but then other times it's like I know that person. She's been to my house. To have her be like, "Oh, we're here to listen to his soothing voice." It just kind of creeps.
No, that's less creepy than the woman who liked your hands.
She was all about those hands.
Yeah, man.
This gives me an idea for a shirt. Just only hands.
I will not be modeling for that, thank you.
Well, no, it has multiple uses.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not only is it just the modeling aspect, but well, I said what it was the going slang for if you want to fight somebody. It was like
Sure.
you want to show them his hands. It was like, hey, go and catch these hands. I can do only hands. But no, you're going to be the flagship model for only hands.
Yeah.
And 10% goes to your manager, Mandy.
There you go.
Available officers enter standby. Over.
Pursuing the target. Over.
There's this weird new trend. It's almost so diabolically genius that I feel bad that I didn't come up with it.
Send back up to my location. I repeat,
Said
All-
Dom,
all
Dom.
you-
my location.
So it's the Conqueror challenges. Wait, who's the company? Yeah. Okay, so the Conqueror is the thing, virtual challenges. So basically, you get to sign up and pay money, and when you walk how many ever kilometers the challenge is, apparently this one is 64 miles. You can pick your own time frame when how long to walk your 64 miles. Once you've completed it, they will send you a medal that's kind of like the medals that you would get if you ran a marathon, right? But you're paying $60-$80 join this thing, be a part of that challenge. The medal that you're getting, it's probably something made out of China for $20. You're paying $60 or $80. I don't know what this particular one is, but I've seen them in the past, and it was like $80, and you get a T-shirt that said you did the marathon, the virtual marathon. You get the medal. You get,
So-
The key-
water.
the
So I'm going to
the
say, so
question
you're
is
paying to
organized.
walk.
You're paying to pretend to be a part of something else, and get the merch for it. The merch is worth a fraction of what you paid in. And yeah, you basically...
No, the question is who's organizing it and where's the money going to? Because a lot of these are also charity things.
No, this isn't anything. This is going to the... There is no mention of a charity at all in it.
Stay alert. There is a situation developing here.
Featured in Women's World and Runner's World and the Telegraph and featured all over the place. 87 point...
Hold.
Copy. After.
That's a bit like that scam where you buy a piece of land in Scotland somewhere, so you can have the title Lord.
Well, this one you actually get a physical thing, but I don't reckon
Well, you
that
get
the
a physical thing with the other thing as well. You get a certificate or whatever.
You get
but
a
it's just,
certificate
like,
that's-
fucking
that's
pointless.
not
It's just
right.
to make you feel like I don't even know. I don't know. I found it really fucking cringy, honestly. Like, there's better ways to feel good about yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like.
I know some YouTubers who did that shit. And they did it because there was one of their sponsors, but they legit spent the money so they can become a lord and bought some land they'll never see in their life.
Yeah, and it turns out that company isn't actually even buying up land,
Nope.
and that
They're selling certificates.
the certificate doesn't entitle you to anything. You don't get to actually like change your driver's license or any shit.
The problem that I have is that at the end of the advertisement, where every time you buy this whatever the fuck, we plant a tree, which is totally not true. So yeah.
Yeah, the
I
plant
don't
a
know.
tree, all that's the carrot, but it's the feel good thing that, you know, people think they're doing that, but unless they're actually accounting for it, where you can actually see who they're working with to do such things, then yeah, that's bullshit. Because, I mean, the whole tree planting thing, or, you know, plastic whatever thing, is, there are organizations doing it, but
Yeah, gotta say,
unless
Mr.
this
Beast
one
was
is
doing it for a
actually-
while. I don't know if he actually did it because I don't watch him.
yeah, so unless this, you know, is actually working with
And Mr.
people
Beast
who
did a whole thing about getting 1,000,000 trees planted. And, yeah. And then did a water, clean out the water things. And
Yep.
then he now has a philanthropy channel dedicated straight up to doing work through, doing all kinds of shit. It's fucking amazing. Beast is just, wow. Gotta be one of the hardest working dudes out there.
So according to the site, they are working with Eden Projects for the reforestation. And Plastic Bank for the recycling. Yeah, I think a lot of these virtual challenges started because of COVID.
Right.
Like
It's
a lot of actual runs.
Right, got canceled, so then they started virtual runs where you could
Yeah,
do it in your
and
house.
then-
If you had a fitness tracker or something that
Yep,
you could do
and
it.
then people kept doing it because, you know, apparently.
So much easier to
Just
give
people
way
like-
more money.
People like those silly fucking charms.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just now that I've clicked that, now another one just showed up on my.
Of course. And because I went to research it, I'm gonna
hell.
get a whole bunch too. Yay!
To me, it's just such a bullshit thing. Like if you do the walking, we have no way of tracking it. But if you tell us that you did the walking, you can have this medal. It's just going to cost you a shitload of money. Mind you, somebody designed it or whatever and got the Chinese to put it together. But it's like, at the end of the day, what am I going to do with a dozen of these things? Like, put them on my fridge?
Well, I guess, I mean, people pay money for feel-good things, so...
They pay money to believe they're a lord in Scotland or Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. It's...
Let's put her here.
Maybe we should be thinking about why we didn't think of creating such platforms.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I mean,
so
if there are suckers
diabolical.
out there, who are willing to part with their money for, you know,
Come up with a way to convince people of a high quality bracelet. Like stitch like a number 1 into it. Tell them like you're number 1 or something, and tell them that hey, you donate this money, and we'll send you this bracelet, saying that you're awesome.
It's another one
Plant
of
a
those
tree.
renegade swarm drones. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Do some tree theme bracelets. But hey, we'll plant a tree and give you this bracelet as a thank you.
So do you guys have any good, like, non-drug related ways of getting better
Done it
sleep?
again. Take that, swarm drone.
Not in America. Yeah, that's the answer to everything in America. Just more drugs.
I was taken off of one of my meds. Apparently, it used to help me get to sleep better. Now that I'm off of it, it's doing wonders to my head. I'm not sleeping all the way through the night. I'm having a hard time just going down to go to sleep. It's just, yeah.
I mean, CBD is pretty good, but I don't think you can even get that because we've talked about it.
You're up. What should we do today?
So,
no, hence it has
Can
to be
you
a
get
non-drug way.
can you get your hands on melatonin?
Yes, but try not to do chemicals because the whole point of going up the meds is to see what happens.
Right.
And adding chemicals is just gonna screw with that.
Plus, if you start introducing melatonin as opposed to letting your body make it, your body's like, cool, I ain't got to do that now. So it turns into it's not an addiction, it's a dependence. Yeah, just trying to find, like, if there's any, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find a way to sleep. Because this shit is fucking weird. Ugh.
Yeah, they're long gone. Giving up.
Yeah, stickers to Weaver Bears eating ramen.
Can you get your hands on garden tea, salvia? Not the trippy kind, just the kind that you can have as a tea that really helps with sleep. Tried and tested. I used to drink it quite often a while back. Like, it's not gonna knock you out or anything, but it does help you wind down. And the other thing I would say is like just put your devices away, turn your computer off, and just I don't know.
And then you. And he said, yeah, the don't do the late night look at your phone thing.
Yeah, just try and wind down like an hour before you actually have to go to bed. Just put all your devices away and let your brain and your eyes kind of rest and disengage a bit. I mean, I see that I fell asleep at my computer last night. So.
Dalek seen in Liverpool?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky I stopped there.
Oh, I just made another $1.
got new followers over on Reddit. Still not getting a lot of I'm still not getting a lot of traffic from Reddit, but slowly gaining followers. It's weird. Supposedly, let's take a look here.
Shit, all I get is porn bots on Reddit.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It's annoying. You have to keep blocking them.
Is so there's 8,600 members of the Friendship Bracelets group. With 8,600, you would think there'd be a lot of commenting, there would be a lot of upvoting, there'd be a lot of whatever. There's only about 150 or so active people, give or take. I think even some of like my best works or whatever might get 70, 80 upvotes. I've looked at like other people's, like who, you know, like whatever's going on. It's really not much more than that. Maybe 100, 150, like I said.
And I said, from my time on Reddit, I find that, contrary to popular belief, people don't live on Reddit. I said, there's a lot of people in those communities, but they're hardly ever online.
Right.
Like literally, it'd be thousands of people
an imminent threat in this area.
as members in these communities, but I look at who's currently online, it's always like barely 20.
I don't think a whole lot of people are going on Reddit nowadays. There's so many other places like that take people's attention off Reddit.
Well, you know, I never looked at the how many are online. I didn't even see that. Yeah, so in a community of 8,600, there's 4 people online.
Exactly. I'm saying it's yeah, they're members, but they're not there.
Like, I never go on Reddit for anything. I don't really care about it. So unless someone sends me a link to something, if I can open that link, I wouldn't really get out of my way to go on Reddit and look for something that I might be interested in. I'd go on Instagram. I might even go on TikTok, even though I don't really like going on TikTok. But, you know,
and we need
that's the first places I go to.
Fuck yeah.
So you might be pissing against the wind there, mate.
Oh, well, enjoy the free golden shower.
Albion has got to go! Are you with me?
Bad, isn't it?
Can't use the shotgun.
It's another one of those renegade swarm drones. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Dear God. What the fuck happened? Fucking Egypt.
fucking scooter.
Engaging target.
GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news.
Another swarm drone down. Nicely done.
Why is everyone so quiet?
I'll say, yeah, quietest after party ever.
Well, I'm counting. So how
I
about
assume Mandy's watching tennis because, you know, she loves those sportscasters. And Kevin, I figure he's working on his playlist.
Nope.
Oh, Kevin is looking at Reddit.
And upset that it is not getting more traffic on Reddit.
I'm giving other people traffic on Reddit. I'm trying to help the platform.
Well, the platform is not trying to help the platform.
Yeah, that's true.
They're literally driving people away, so it's kind of a...
They just had a big boycott because
Exactly. I'm saying they're pushing people away from the platform, so you're kind of having a...
it got to be it was a pissing contest between Reddit and Apollo. Apollo is supposedly was designed by some former Apple employee who made Reddit load faster and made it a different kind of an experience. And it turned into a pissing contest, and Reddit's just like, fine, then you're going to pay for the API. And basically, he was just making a point, like, you know, he was going to put them under by doing it, because by not being part of Reddit, by just using the API, Reddit's not getting the advertising dollars. And the other company was just like, no, you need us where we make whatever, you know, you're not going to do it or whatever. So it turned into this whatever bullshit. But it came down to, it was those two things, those two entities in a pissing contest, and Reddit will win because they basically are going to price that other one out. So if they do Reddit, they're going to have to go through Reddit. But mind you, Reddit plans on creating their own new apps and their own new whatever. So if they, in the end up buying the shell that was this other company, Apollo's thing, then whatever. But yeah.
I said, that stance is kind of crazy. How can you go to a platform that you based your entire business off of and tell them you're going to put them under, and they're not going to do anything about it because they need you? Like, no, you got this backwards. You're dependent on that platform. That platform could shut down and you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That's crazy. Or that platform just decides, you know what, fuck you.
That's a good sign.
I can just ban you altogether.
That's kind of almost what happened. Like the whole thing is so, because Apollo is trying to be like, you know, that because there's such a big whatever user of the whole Reddit thing, that like, you know, you need us. And Reddit's like, the fuck we do? You're killing us from getting our ad revenue. Like, how is that helping us? Yeah, because Apollo doesn't make content. Reddit does. Reddit is the content. Apollo is just an app for viewing the content.
I said, shit, Reddit doesn't
Mind
make
you-
content.
Right. Mind you, well, Reddit is the content. Reddit is the databases for the content. So, the downside is there were some other APIs that got caught in the crossfire. The other APIs were used for monitoring to make sure that there was no shit talking or
Yeah,
no
the
bad
moderation
actors
tools.
or- yeah,
Any third party app, they're all using APIs to work.
right, exactly. But it was one app in particular basically fucked it all for everybody. I'm on Reddit. I've seen the whole posts about, Reddit's killing off whatever and possibly themselves and just all this shit. But, kind of watch some of the other stuff too, the other videos and the newscasts and everything else. And it's like, when you get the other side of the story, you kind of feel a little less of the empathy and wonder how in the fuck did Apollo get so fucking goddamn ballsy.
That's what I'm saying. The way you just broke it down to you is like, that's kind of crazy to take that stance.
Yeah.
I said, that's like Ninja telling Twitch, you fucking need me.
Exactly.
Twitch go, you can just suck our farts, kid. You're out.
Yep.
That happened to Dr. Disrespect. He did some
A
shit.
bunch of twists. A bunch of the Twitch users seem to have gotten a little too cocky and thought that whatever. But then again, the heads of Twitch seem to have their heads up their ass with the. Did you see the new one that might actually kill it off for a lot of people? You can't have like ad stuff behind you. It can't take up more than 3% of your screen.
Well, yeah,
You
it
can't-
always been that way. It's just that people
And you-
were purposely breaking the agreement rules.
Right, and the sponsorships. You can't have your own sponsor. You can have sponsors, but you can't. Like
it
plugging.
can't. Yeah, you can't flood the entire screen with your your
Right.
personal sponsors. You only can have so
Right.
much space for it, and it was cool. And then some people just purposely started just overdoing it and breaking the rules on purpose just for whatever reason.
But there are some. But there. Okay, so, I watch. What's his face? Moist Critical. Anyway.
I don't know why Moist
Yeah.
cracks me up.
Anyway, yeah.
But no, because some people they get grossed out by it, and that makes me laugh.
It's Moist Critical is the guy, and they were doing like video game competitions and stuff, and it requires having sponsors. It's part of what they're doing. Like that's how they get the money to do these challenge things, whatever. And if they can't get the sponsorships to cover the costs of the thing, and it's fucked.
Well, yeah, no, they can still get the sponsors. You can have your sponsors. It's just you can't.
Yeah, but the sponsors want to be mentioned in the streams. Otherwise, what?
Well,
the
no,
fuck
you could always mention your sponsors. That's not the problem. They're not against you having your sponsors. They're against you covering your entire screen in the sponsors, and they can't do the same. They said they allow you to have your sponsored streams. They allow you to mention sponsors. They gave them a certain amount of space for it, and people agreed to it. The sponsors know it, and they agree to it. It's certain streamers got so big they felt that they could just take up more of their screen with their sponsors outside of the agreement. And that's what led to Twitch going, well, y'all fucked it up. Now we're going to respond. Because they never told them they couldn't have sponsors. That's part of their contract. You can have your sponsors, but you can't be pushing, 100% of your screen space to your sponsor. I forget, I don't know the exact details. I think it was like 20% of the screen was the most they could use.
I think now it's 3.
It was 3%. They dropped it down to 3. Like, yeah, now that's kind of asinine. But that's what a lot of people do anyway, because they just throw a logo like in the corner or some shit.
Right.
But yeah, it always takes the big ones to fuck it up for everybody else.
Nope.
And everybody thinks it's like, well, the platform's killing itself. Like, it's that platform's rules. You would be a nobody without the platform, and that's the stance they're taking. You can go to another one, but are you going to be this big? That's the problem with YouTube. People bitching and complaining about YouTube, and it's like, okay, go make your own. See how far that'll get you. People are so used to YouTube, they don't go anywhere else.
I like YouTube, but I wish it had some of the things that Twitch has. But Twitch has things that can work like triggers that, like if you're like been watching so many hours of my content, you get to help make things happen via my OBS. You can actually trigger things to happen. That's fucking cool as hell.
Hey, all right. Bossman in the house.
Ooh. If you earn the points, I don't exactly understand the point thing. I'm guessing it's by the number of watch hours. But if you earned up enough points, you can make his voice go squirrely or turn his camera upside down or backwards or some bullshit. Like, there's different things that you get to do that when you do it the same like how when I press a key it goes to a different thing. He has triggers that actually respond with OBS and makes shit happen. There's nothing like that on YouTube yet.
Mm-hmm. I'll say Trovo has that. I think they probably stole it from Twitch. But most YouTube has its own set of issues that has nothing to do with streaming. Because most of the large YouTubers do videos, they don't stream. And a lot of people got issues with the deals and the contracts or how Google treats them. And they feel they're trapped because what other large video platform is out there? It isn't. So you're kind of stuck with YouTube.
You could try to, if you were big enough, if you're PewDiePie, I'm pretty sure you could just go get your own domain and people would come over and watch your shit over on your own domain. But he's at what, 110 million subs? But yeah, there's very few people who have the kind of numbers that could pull off some.
Yeah, but you can't have an entire platform just on one person. He's gonna need other creators.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, if you are enough of a creator, because it used to be like there were creators who had their own vlogs that you had to go to their vlog page to see or whatever. That used to be a thing. I'm sure there still is. But yeah.
Yeah, these days when somebody wants entertainment or they want to look something up, they're going to one of two places. And nobody else has that name recognition.
Oh. It's looking really nice, Arena.
Thank you. I've almost.
How much? So how much of it do you have to frog today?
Just 4 notes from last night. 4 notes, 4 stitches.
Got knots on the brain. Sale.
Nah, that's all smooth, man.
That's kind of the point.
Still have to outline that whole previous month, but I'm gonna leave that for the next stream. Just to have something to do without having to look at the pattern. Then I can't have the chat up and I end up missing stuff like today.
Another swarm drone down. Nicely done.
GTA Online. Right in the nuts.
Fucking done with you, bro. Yeah, sick.
Oh, there's
Facial recognition is fundamental to everyone's
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hit that bed. Kinda. I'm dying the last few nights of not getting rest.
Say, alright, night, dude.
I've got like a coffee date with my mom tomorrow morning, but I can hop on Discord after that.
Okay.
Alright then. Good night. Sleep well.
We're all clear over here.
Shit, I'm almost just about done with this stream, so I can move on to a different game. Damn, they destroyed that thing quick. The fuck are they doing?
My gun's jammed. Suspect
God, oh
hit.
God!
The fuck? Oh. Oh. Oh, well, good job.
The current threat level is severe. Heightened security measures are in effect throughout London city limits.
Don't see anyone. Holy crap! That was a gun! Direct shot fired! Let's do this! Drone line! Oh, God! They shot me! Oh, it's jammed! I've been shot!
All right, we just hit 69.
Protest rally meeting.
I sick.
Have a good time? First, there wasn't much happening. Everyone just looked confused.
Are you actually like? Are you watching something or? I wasn't sure what you're doing.
I've been streaming the whole time.
Oh yeah. I had no idea.
Ready for action?
I got you. Let's do it.
See, I didn't know if you still there or not.
I'm here. I'm just smoking and I mute myself from time to cough.
Well, I didn't hear nothing you just said.
I said I'm here, but I'm smoking, so I kind of mute myself from time to time. My voice is breaking. Just so I can cough and clear my throat a bit, cause you know, foot and mouth and all that.
Okay. Alright, I got 2 days to recruit 2 more people. Make that happen on stream. It's always this one.
It seems the Kellys have backed some poor sod into a corner and now they need a...
Done with this. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. Let's see. Don't forget to click on that playlist down in the link in the description and on the ending tiles. Subscribe, like, and comment if you need any help, questions, tips, comments. I'll be responding to everything down in the comments.